Hi, my name is David Dobelbeis, and I'm the creator of GifLingua, learning English with the world's best GIFs. It's a really cool platform for teachers and for students to read books, over 3,000 books in the library. In this short video, I'd just like to take the time to show you all the different functionality on the site, and if we have time, a bit about the back end of it. I'm doing this video because I'd like people to know what's there. I'm interested in either selling the site or partnering with somebody or getting it to a foundation that can allow students to read the books. I just don't have the time. I'm spread pretty thin. I think it makes a great complement to an organization that really needs something for self-study and their students, whether that be a publisher, a large organization, and online school. I can see it being a great complement for a lot of different organizations. So let's go and look at the library, and then I'll show you how to read some books and what students do. And then we'll look at how students would write books, and then a bit about the teach functionality, the LMS, where teachers can assign books. And then we'll lastly look quickly at the web app, which is a really cool application. It's kind of like a demo, but it's totally working fine and can easily be made into a native app and monetized. In fact, if there's any entrepreneurs out there that would like this kind of SaaS site and something up and ready to monetize, it's a strong contender. It's built with Laravel, very well engineered. My team was from around the world, handpicked to work with me and code this. The database is second to none. The assets all are on Amazon. So really you can optimize it and use it anywhere all over the world through Cloudflare and Amazon. So let's look at the library. Over 3,000 books created by curriculum developers, not crowdsourced or for students. And you can read the books by searching any category. You can read the books by searching any level. Let's just go to level 1 and take a quick look at a book. Okay, let's look at, hi, I'm Donnie, level 1.
Hi, I'm Donnie.
So students scroll.
Hi, my name is Donnie Osmond. I am a singer. My birthday is December 9th.
Every page of a book that the student reads gets recorded, and they get points for that, and the teacher will see that. There is an algorithm, so students can't just click, click, click to go through a book. On the home page, there's
Hi, I'm Donnie.
A little settings button. You can turn off the speech. You can put the page to different colors. You can hide the text and just listen if you want. And that's handy for teachers to make it kind of like a quiz also. There you go, show or hide the text. Study, there's a Quizlet set for every, or almost every 99% of the books. So the students can go there and study the vocabulary in each book. And there's a complimentary YouTube video. When you write a book, you can also put in links to Quizlet and YouTube, as well as a link to any external resource. And you'll see that here. In the download, teachers can click and download the resource for each book. Most of the existing ones are in PDF, and they're just lesson materials to supplement each book. You can also download each book as a PowerPoint or an EPUB and use the book offline, which is great for libraries. Even print them off if you want, and have a paper resource. The last setting is copy. So if you like a book but you don't like the kind of words, you can just click copy and then change the text and republish it. and assign it to your students with your own words for the images. And also add some images if you want. So that's basically how the reading goes.
Hi, my name is Adoni Osmond. I am a singer. My birthday is December 9th. My birthday is December 9th.
Okay, and you can also favorite and have a page of favorites to save the.
Hi, I'm Donnie.
So let's just go back to the main page. And let's look at how you write a book. So once you're signed in as a teacher or a student, you can write a book. There's 3 steps. You choose your GIFs or images. You can upload your own images. Here I've uploaded 1 myself and 3 I chose through the library. We use Tenor, the API of Tenor, because it really has strong filtering. So the images are all educational and filtered so that there's nothing inappropriate. And they're very well compressed also. So they'll load quickly and a lower file size. So let's just look at, say, more dog pictures. There we go. You can scroll through the pictures. When you like one, just add it to the book. And there you go. We also have our own library of images that have been used in our books. That consists of almost 75,000 tagged images with language. It's a great kind of corpus, GIF corpus I call it. And we'll see that when I open up the web app and show you that briefly. So once you get your images, you just click on an image and write your text. Once all your images have text, you're good to go. You can also add a quiz if you wanted for the book. You don't have to have a quiz. And you can also put the quiz in between, and you can drag and drop the pages and drag and drop the quiz. So the quiz can be inside the book. You put a title here. You choose a category to publish it, put up any tags, the level, write a description, a book about dogs. You can even upload a different cover image. The cover will just be this first image resized, but you could upload a special cover for it. That'll appear in the directory. Add your links, as I mentioned, to an external file or external page, YouTube or Quizlet, and then you're good to publish the book. You could save it as a draft also. Note here that you can publish a book to the main library. From there, you could also just add it to your class page. I'll show you how to do that as a teacher. You could just publish it on one of your class pages, or you could only publish on your own teacher's page or your own personal page as a student, and maybe send that link to the teacher. And that's it. There we go. Books can also be translated in other languages. So if you copied a book that's in English and you made it into Spanish, just publish it under Spanish and you're good to go. That's a great exercise. We do have some Spanish books, maybe 300 or so. That's the only language we've translated so far, the library of English books too. Okay, let's look at the next thing, which is teach. So as a teacher, you can create a class. I'm not going to go through this too much. You can look at it yourself, but it's really an LMS light, but it's very, very detailed too at the same time. Students in the classroom, you add students with by creating passwords and accounts for them, so that students don't have to log in with their own emails. You just create a temporary password for them and share that with all the students, and then they log in through that. You get reports of each student's usage here. You can see how many points they've earned. You can filter by date, etc. Here's your classes. You can see which classes you have made and the reports, etc. There's a lot more to this, but I'm not going to go into too much detail right here. What I'd like to show you as a teacher, though, what you can do is you can go to the library, browse and find a book. And if you like a book, say you like this one, you can add it to a class. Okay, these are all added to a class so far. There you go, add it to a class. So now when I go to that class page, sorry, I'll go back to teach here. When I go to a class page, you'll see two things. You'll see the books the students are to read. Those are the ones you've added to the class page. And the students all go to the class page and read those books together. And you'll see the books the class has written and students have published onto the class page. So when students write a book, they just publish it under the class, not publicly, and it will go under their class page, and other students can read other students' books. It's really kind of crowdsourcing and really high interest for the students to read each other's books. I forgot to mention, I'll just go here, you can favorite. You can also see your the books you've written, the books you've read, and so you could read again or read with a teacher and pull them up again. You also can see your ranking compared to anybody else on the site. Total points and the total number of full books that the students have read. And they can compete on the ranking page. You could also filter this by class, for sure. Okay, the last thing I want to show you about GifLingua, I'm going very quickly, but just really giving you a full idea, is the web app. So the web app really takes all these GIFs that were published in the books, and those individual pages, it presents those GIFs. So if I open up the menu of the web app, I can search for a term. So let's just search for help. It will pull up all the sentences with help. And the student, it's like a Tinder style app. The students can drag and drop. If they understand everything, they can drop it here. If they don't understand everything, they can drop it to no. And then it will reappear later on in the reading. You can see the students also get points here. And it's also, you can allow the text-to-speech to play. So students can browse through and read all the GIFs with help shown as used in sentences and for communication. They're presented 10 at a time, and then if the student wants another 10, they get their 10 points. They're asked if they want to end it or want more. End will be negative, and want more will be over here. So this is really cool. You also have themes, so I could look at, say, I'm a student, I'm interested in sports. I'll have to get rid of the help here and just look under sports. And you could also filter these GIFs by level too, we have here. So it's a great way for students to learn and consume media through interests. I could see this being developed as a native app, iOS and Android. And you could really do some cool things here, click words, have definitions. Really, it's a pilot, but still a very handy thing as it is. So there you go. That's GifLingua in a nutshell. There's a lot more to it. Like I said, contact me, david@giflingua.com, and let's speak about how we can get the world using this great resource. I'll also lastly add that most of these books have been downloaded, made into MP4s, and provided voiceovers with professional voice artists. So that would come with the site, all those MP4s with voiceovers. There's still maybe half of them to do into voiceover, but they've all been downloaded. There's a private library full of PowerPoints, MP4s, of all these books just ready to be used and provided to teachers right away. So thank you for your time, and get gifting. Gifts are cool, and they are copyright free. So there's no really worry and challenges to that. I can explain more about how GIFs work and why they are copyright free as a piece of a whole original film or video. Thank you very much, and over and out.